Thermopylae. They say you can't walk this battlefield without getting blood on your toes.
Is that Aslan?
If you close your eyes, you can hear them. Their final war cries, before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
You didn't bring me here to talk about dead Spartans. What's on your mind, Herodotus?
The Battle of Thermopylae still echoes in our hearts. But to stand here is to feel it in your bones.
There's nothing here but ghosts. My concerns are with the living.
Hold out your spear.
My spear? What for?
I need to know something.
Damn. Oh. Oh. Leonidas. That's who spear this belongs to. The hell? Whoa, they look very similar. Are they brothers or something? Man, Leonidas is a troop. Never mind.
Herodotus!
I'm fine. I'm fine. The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
What happened to the traitor, Ephialtes?
King Xerxes paid him well, but treachery breeds treachery. A contract was put on his head, and he died as he lived. A coward.
What happened to Leonidas after the battle?
Xerxes was famous for honoring warriors who fought valiantly against the Persians. But Leonidas infuriated him so much, he cut off his head and impaled it on a pike. A bloody battle ensued, and his remains were reclaimed by the Spartans and buried here. Now, however, he rests where he belongs.
In Sparta. Where were Sparta's allies?
The Spartans weren't alone in facing Xerxes and his hordes. Many from across the Greek world were armed and ready to fight alongside Leonidas and his 300. But when the mighty king looked into their eyes and saw fear, he sent them home.
That sounds like madness, not bravery.
It was foretold by the Pythia that Sparta would lose either its freedom or its king to the Persians. Leonidas made his choice.
Huh.
You knew this would happen.
I didn't know, but I did suspect. There is a place I convinced myself was a dream. Until now. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros. Mysterious shapes carved in stone. Like nothing I've ever seen.
You want to sail to Andros so you can show me shapes?
In my travels, I heard whispers of an ancient civilization. A people who came before. Your spear and that place are connected.
You mentioned a people that came before. Who were they?
They were not gods, but they lived far longer than any mortal, and were far more intelligent. I've seen carvings in caves,
Eden
strange
society.
symbols that suggest it was this
People who
ancient
crafted
civilization that created
the
humankind
artifacts of Eden.
and provided them with fire.
But Zeus blamed Prometheus.
Yes. Well, perhaps his eagle has been feasting on the wrong liver.
The spear awakened to you, Herodotus. I trust you.
You understand? I will do everything in my power to help you find your mother. I promise. But first, we must sail to the island of Andros.
I'll meet you at my ship.
So, I guess that's... I don't know if the spear is just a spear, or if it was made from the people of the ones that came before.
Welcome aboard the Odessey, Herodotus. Will you be traveling with us?
Only for a short trip. I have business to attend to in Athens.
Herodotus is helping me find my mother.
Seeking help from the gods has put Herodotus on your path, just like they put you on mine. They work in ways beyond our comprehension, and all we can do is follow their lead.
You could be right. Herodotus and I share enemies too.
Like in Dinor?
He was part of a very powerful group called the Cult of Cosmos that controls the Greek world through the Oracle.
Control the Oracle! Impossible! Apollo would not allow that!
Now they're looking for my mother. I need to find her before they do.
And I believe they will hurt others who oppose their views along the way.
Fire!
I just need to see where we're going.
The Oracle lost to corruption, and now this cult? Do we know who leads them?
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be
Your brother? Why, Zeus, your life is complicated.
Tell me.
But don't you worry. This cult of Cosmos now has 3 new enemies. And one of them fights like Athena and shits thunder like Zeus. We'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them.
Is he always this positive?
Always. That's why I like him.
Poseidon carried us to Arden.
First, we need to go to Andros.
To Andros, then.
Boarding
We're
party on
going
me!
to have to do some upgrades to my ship if we're sailing into war.
What do you mean? You couldn't have said this before we set sail? Where in Poseidon's name are we going to get the supplies?
My father taught me that the sea takes, and we must do the same. Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters that we can board and take from.
What are we waiting for? Let's hunt some pirates! Archers! Get ready! Fire the volley!
Well, Commander,
Get
we
ready to
sail
board!
another day.
Follow me!
There's much to do, and many unknowns around.
Increase speed! Sails! Now! Oars at the ready! Archers! Wait for the order! Arrows at the ready! Throw spears! Archers! Ready yourselves! Raise oars! Spear them! Battle positions!
I think we're out of
Join
danger
me!
here.
Prepare to board the maggots!
Commander.
There's a
More
shark.
speed! Let's move! Onward!
It's gonna be the really boring part of this, just having to go from land to land.
Manga, the roars can't keep this up.
I'm not saying that this isn't bad about the game, I'm saying that this is just annoying to do sometimes. It takes a while to get there.
Maximum speed!
Can't go any faster.
Sailing speed!
The Bay of Marathon is here. You know, the battle where a handful of Athenians pushed back the first Persian invasion? The great Themistocles. King Darius of Persia.
I'm not sure.
The site where the great Theseus slayed the vicious Cretan bull.
Oh, that marathon.
This guy's just the ancient history dude.
Going at this speed.
Bows ready!
Commander, we need to brace, but get out of the way.
Throw your spear! Archers! Ready! Spear volley!
Position.
Everyone!
Jeez, these guys do a lot of damage.
Let's bring them down!
These guys do a lot of damage with their boats. I do damage with swords. Ow, so do they. I do damage with my feet. Haha, sucker. An eye patch? The fuck? Why do I need an eye patch? I mean, that's kinda cool. It's got armor on it. I just realized I could have done this. Because that's cool. That's another thing that this game did really well as well. The cosmetics they did really well in.
Archers! Take your mark! Ready your bows! With me! Let's board the bilge rats!
Oh god, that's not what I wanted.
Head for over water!
Now that I think about it. Oh damn. These guys still exist.
Get ready to fire!
Till we're ready.
Archers to the front! Rowers, go!
We're taking damage from that fire.
Yeah, I realized. Thanks for the input.
Spears now!
guys. Not for the last time, I'm sure.
Ready yourselves! Let's board the dogs!
Oh my god, we're just destroying this kid. Oh! There he goes. That guy just got fucked up.
There's much to do, and many unknowns on our horizon.
Full power!
We need to let the roars catch their breath.
Are those more enemies there? Because I really don't want to deal with any more enemies right now.
Ready the oars! Increase speed!
I think there's a Spartans.
Sails down!
Yeah, there's a Spartans. We're good.
Ready oars! Go on.
How did you find it?
My mother told me that the Spartan army brought it back from the Battle of Thermopylae.
Why bring it back to home?
Leonidas was her father.
Incredible. And it gives you visions. Perhaps it's trying to guide you. Show you a path.
There's more. It helps me in battle.
What do you mean?
I can't really describe it. It's like I know what my opponent's next move will be just before it happens.
Fascinating. This is just extraordinary. We are approaching the island of Angus, Cassandra.
Yes, here we can see the tomb of the greatest Myrmidon, Achilles.
I was more excited by the fact that Angus
Achilles,
was
no
the
way.
most expensive marble in the world.
Is this the place with the rumored ancient civilization ruins you were talking about?
It is. Look for a large gate.
Hold steady! Poseidon and Zeus are angry and must be feuding over who should sink the ship. We should have sacrificed the poultry before leaving.
That was a thing too. That was like an actual thing that they did.
Get that sail up! Ready for docking!
These guys would like actually sacrifice goats and stuff.
There's much to do, and many unknowns on our horizon.
There's a lot of wild animals on this island.
Here it is.
There you are, beautiful.
Let's go. Yeah! Yeah! Ha!
Whoa, check it out!
Is that a door? I've never seen anything like it before.
The ancients. The ones who came before.
How do I get inside? I wonder if...
Spear. So Leonidas was her grandfather. That's cool. More little baby Cassandra feedbacks.
Who's there? Come out!
Hesitation only hastens.
The grave, I know, Mater.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything. Your turn.
Leonida's spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
This is where her form gets massively better.
I felt something.
Huh?
The spear. It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline of incredible heroes. The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage. He made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed. We are able to feel certain things happening around us. That is our family's gift. But not everyone understands that. Some recognize the power we bear and want it only for themselves. They will try to take it from us.
I won't let them.
I know.
So,
You're a warrior. If we keep moving forward, always moving forward, we're untouchable. Storm's coming in.
Then maybe we should move forward now.
so is that why the cult is trying to capture the family? Because of their bloodline?
Mother, I haven't forgotten you.
Because in the cult, they were talking about a bloodline. It opens up the doors. No fucking way. That's sick. Are these like the tombs in Origins?
By the gods, who built all this?
Yep, thought so. These are like the tombs in Origins.
How does a place like this exist?
Amazing technology, Cassandra, amazing technology.
How could I even explain this to someone like Marcos? Something's glowing over there.
It's the spear. Can't read the writing.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
What the fuck just happened? What just happened? I'm so confused. Did it make the spear better? Because that would be cool. Oh, hey, look, we're in the real world now.
Themos. The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Cassandra didn't just have Isu technology. She had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now get some rest before you go back to Cassandra.
If you insist, but only because I've got work to do on the outside.
Please, just clear your head. The last thing we need is a cell leader suffering from the bleeding effect and spearing us because we're Hittites or Thracians.
Oh, the bleeding effect.
Thracians throw great parties.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I know. Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if
Elena.
you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist. So, Doctor, how do you feel now that we're closer than ever to the staff?
I believe this staff is important. But the Templars and Assassins have found staves of Eden before. Nikolai Tesla blew one up in Russia, if I remember correctly.
This is different. If what I saw in Egypt is true, this staff doesn't control minds. It controls physics, time. Imagine rewriting the rules of the universe.
The spear you found is right here, and it's not doing anything.
The spear's attached to a bloodline. Leonidas, Cassandra, and Alexios. They were intimately connected to it.
Are you sure you can use the Staff of Hermes, then?
No. But if the Templars get it, they won't stop until they find someone who can. So, what do you think of my new Animus?
You mean our new Animus? That's Abstergo equipment.
Which I've modified to within a millimeter of its digital life. It's an Animus console prototype, Brahmin variant, with the I/O capacities pushed to their max. Ultra portable with more calculating power than NASA and CERN combined. I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much.
Okay, so this is the chick that we played as in Origins as well.
Eagles are fine and all, but a pet monkey would be even cooler.
Oh! It's the eagle that was given to Cassandra. That's sick as that Phoebe gave.
What? What?
Oh, that's funny. What? Alright, let's check this computer here. Oh! Getting the team together. These are just a bunch of files here, audio.
The lost book of Herodotus. The spear of Leonidas. If I didn't work for the assassins, I wouldn't believe it. I'm still not sure I believe it. But a little luck and a lot of research later, and we've got ourselves the archaeological find of the century. At least, we would if I could publish it.
Alright, I'll take a...
email.
Fascinating. Layla, can you believe we're meeting Herodotus himself?
I can.
Is there anything I can help you with?
So does what I'm seeing as Cassandra match your research? I had to tweak the Animus to use what we have of the book as reference.
That book is a lost work by Herodotus. He basically invented the concept of recording history. And other figures are matching up too. Cleon, Pericles. The chance to see the past firsthand is why I joined the Assassins.
Most people would talk about justice or leaping across rooftops, but history's cool too.
I've loved history since my grandpa told me stories about his grandpa back in Ireland. He was an adventurer and sailor. So I'm continuing the family tradition. I feel so lucky.
You make your own luck, remember?
Why do people keep telling me that?
So I've met Herodotus, but I don't know much about him.
He's brilliant. His histories are considered the foremost textbook of classical Greece. People have made their careers analyzing his words for some... Sorry, but he's kind of a hero of mine.
You can fangirl all you want.
Yay!
I'll leave you to your work.
If you need anything, just let me know.
Sweet.
The center of the universe, circa 400 BCE. How's it going out there?
Well, no threats in view.
I'm glad we could work together again.
I believe our working methods are compatible.
Are you still upset about our last run-in with Abstergo? I'm sorry, I didn't realize those hills in Quebec were so steep. But hey, you and your Yakuza reflexes saved us. Sorry, ex-Yakuza.
We're all alive and our injuries have healed. That's what matters.
Of course, I'll return to the Animus, then follow the trail Herodotus left to find the staff. But there's so many possibilities, so many choices. There's no way to know which ones are right. You used to run part of the Japanese Brotherhood. What would you do?
Take things one step at a time, observe then act, or kill everyone and search their pockets for answers. You decide.
Thanks for watching our backs, Kiyoshi. I'll leave you to your work.
I'll report in if Abstergo drops by.
So earlier the doctor talked about the bleeding effect. If you guys don't know what the bleeding effect is, the bleeding effect is pretty much when you stay in the Animus too long, the DNA that you pick up kind of sort of seems to hallucinate around you, and you seem to like do a lot more things that you wouldn't usually
Looks third
do.
echelon. Or was it fourth?
So that's what the bleeding effect
Too bad
is.
we had to leave before we could drink some more caribou.
And sometimes the bleeding effect can be really, really bad depending on like what ancestry line you were in. It happened to Desmond
I wonder if
Miles.
the Fry twins would still recognize London. A rooftop's still a rooftop.
Yes! I love that reference. The Fry twins, Jacob and Evie Fry from Syndicate. That was an awesome reference. Alright, I gotta go.
Are you sure you want to go back into the Animus right now? I get the impression you'll be there a long time.
Yes, I'm ready to go back to Cassandra.
All right. I'll be watching your back.
Yes, yeah, I like that stuff. The funny thing is, that bird that Phoebe gave Cassandra, wouldn't you think that would have eroded by now? Unless it's not actually the one that Phoebe gave her. It's just a remodel. But it's still cool. They mentioned something about the Rush. They mentioned something about in Russia. Do you think that would be cool if we got like a game in Russia? And I'm not talking about Chronicles. I'm not talking about the Chronicle games. I mean like an actual Russian game. They were talking about the Japan Brotherhood as well. So Russia and Japan would be really cool to see in this sort of universe. The is that AC universe? Did it just better the spear? I think it did. Yeah, it did.
My spear is stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance.
Spear upgraded. Leonidas' spear. Upgrade the spear of Leonidas here at the Forge of I don't know. Using artifact fragments, upgrading it increases your adrenaline and unlocks more powerful abilities. Collect artifact fragments from defeated members of the Cult of Cosmos. Review the quest menu. Oh, so I get more fragments from killing the cult. Alright. So I guess I do more damage now? Oh, I got new armor. Okay, so I gotta kill members of the cult to get more fragments, which means I can upgrade my spear more.
Well, Herodotus will be happy. It's clear someone was here far before we were. Did Leonidas know this place existed?
Oh, well, he must have if it was his spear, unless he picked it up from somewhere. Seriously?
Time to
Demos! Hello, brother. Oh, yep. No, we're siblings, alright. This doesn't look like a fighting area.
You're not hard to track.
Did you come alone? Are you all right? Alexios, you're alive.
Don't touch me.
Come on, little brother. You have to tell me everything. What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. Doesn't matter. There's more important things to argue about.
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It got my attention, if that's what you wanted.
What? The artifact showed the truth. We're family. And we made it out of Sparta alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw me off a fucking mountain.
You think it's that simple? Come on, Alexios. Let's talk about it.
Stop calling me that. I already know what happened that night.
Right. Demos. Now him, I don't know.
He's a demigod. Worshipped and feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
Sounds like a fantasy to me. Did the cult cook that story up too?
I'd watch your fucking mouth, or I'll shut it for you.
You didn't when you had the chance before, and I bet you won't now. This is stupid. We need to find our mother.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Myrrine, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her. But if you don't know where she is, that means she abandoned you too. How sad.
Even if we were abandoned, we survived. We can go back to the way things were if we can find her.
The cult has no interest in sentimentality or family. Its only aim is control.
If they're after all of us, there's one less person to find. I killed Nikolaos.
Yet here you are, acting so righteous, when really, you're just like me.
I don't care what you think. I'll find Myrrine. Do the right thing. Come with me.
What?
We could find her. Together. You could help me.
Oh, you think friendship is the answer?
running around like lost children looking for dear mother. You're so weak.
Jesus Christ.
It's responsibility, not weakness. I won't abandon the whole family just for spite.
Responsibility? Get off your high horse. The cult has a plan, and it won't be interrupted by the likes of you.
The cult let Myrrine live. They let Nikolaos live. Why kill them now?
Because you live. You brought this on her and yourself. The cult is powerful, but they're mortals. I have the blood of gods, so they think you do too. But they'll see how wrong they are.
Taking your own mother isn't enough for them?
We're not abductors. We're political. Those who don't stand with us, stand against us. And they pay for that mistake.
Like me.
Like you. I heard you're planning a trip to Athens. When you go, tell Pericles and his elitist scum they're next.
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do. And you still think you stand a chance?
Try me.
So having guts runs in the family, does it? You claim we have the same blood. So let's see what you can do.
We still found each other, brother.
I told you not to touch me.
Demos! Malaka. Herodotus won't believe this. I have to tell him what happened. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, alright.
Well, was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus. My spear's stronger now. I can feel it. You were right. There was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision. Of me and my mother.
So, the ancient civilization is real. Cassandra, you have no idea the power you possess. All harnessed in Leonidas' spear.
that's not everything. Demos followed me here. The cult's already moving, he told me himself. They're going after us. My family, Pericles.
Why would he tell you? Unless it was a trap.
It doesn't matter. We have to get to Athens, to warn Pericles. And we need to find my mother before they do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx. If Pericles is anywhere, he's there.
Okay.
Ready for sail!
Awaiting your orders, Commander.
Forward! Let's go! Sails down! Ship the oars!
We are pulling up to that salvage. That looks like quite the storm. We are heading into dangerous waters. The seas are treacherous around Chaos. We should be careful.
What? Charybdis and Scylla await at the bottom of the sea, I suppose.
No! Pirates! A lot of them!
Ha! Only pirates?
Made it.
When you're ready, meet me at the Pnyx in Athens.
Move!
Land of democracy. Oh boy. Holy shit, wait, is that the Temple of Zeus up there? 'Cause I'm pretty sure the Temple of Zeus is in Athens.
Watch yourself!
Athens. Let's see what this city...
Get going! You're blocking my path! Και τέφωσε, πάψε!
There's a war heroes. I think that's Achilles right there.
be masters does not mean we can act like them. A good crop. Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew. The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead? We must not become divided! We are divided! And the Spartans are winning! Act, Pericles, or I will!
Oh, good. You came. Things are worse than I feared. Cleon has turned the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles.
Father of democracy.
Stay back! She's no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances. And who's this?
Cassandra.
Welcome, Cassandra. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
I think you and Cleon both made good points.
Good points aren't at all what the crowd seem to care about. They're afraid. Cleon indulged their fear.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely, and speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Cassandra you'd invite her to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If she's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see her as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Cassandra, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
And what exactly is it that you want?
I'm looking for a woman who's very important to me. Herodotus said a symposium could be useful for gaining information.
He would be correct. I can get you in, although I can't promise the information you seek will be found.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediochos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There is an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
That went well. It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
Now there is someone that I can hunt down. Oh no, there isn't.
Off we go now.
Feel free to take a look.
I know, all of these are so much better. But I'm going to use money to upgrade some of my other stuff. So I'm going to upgrade this so that's better. I'm then going to upgrade... Oh shit, I can't even upgrade that. Can I upgrade my sword? No, I can't. What am I missing? I'm missing... What is that? Is that obsidian glass? That's obsidian glass.
Thank you.
Shit. Okay, hang on, wait.
Hello.
Is there any other stuff that I can sell that I don't need? I can sell that now.
Good day to you.
Let me equip my hood. Because my hood is now better than... Yeah, the hood's now better.
Share it to you.
So I can now sell this. If I go upgrade.
Let me know if you need any
I need
help.
obsidian glass. Obsidian glass is one of the main things I need a lot of.